War has always been a human affair, messy, dangerous, and deeply personal, but that's changing fast. Forget just bigger guns or faster jets. Now, robots are stepping onto the battlefield. This isn't science fiction. Armies worldwide are investing in machines to take on the riskiest jobs. Why? Modern warfare is complex and deadly. Sending machines instead of people is a game changer. These aren't remote-controlled toys. We're talking about AI-powered robots that can see, learn, and make decisions. Imagine soldiers that don't sleep, don't get scared, and can go where no human dares. It's unsettling, but logical, a revolution in how wars could be fought. And leading this charge? China. China isn't dabbling. They're investing heavily, aiming to make AI and robots central to their military, their vision. An army where humans command, but robots do the dirty work. This is the dawn of a new kind of soldier, tireless, fearless, and made of metal. So buckle up, we're diving into China's ambitious plans for robot warfare. The future of conflict is arriving faster than you think. And it's not just about technology, it's about changing the very nature of war. The question isn't if robots will fight, it's when, and what that means for all of us. Let's take a closer look at China's robotic ambitions. The battlefield is about to change forever. China's leaders have made robots, especially humanoid ones, a national priority. In 2023, they launched a strategy to get humanoid robots into factories by 2027 and eventually everywhere. The People's Liberation Army is all in, pushing for intelligentized warfare, making everything smarter with AI. Civil-military fusion means tech from business and military flows both ways, speeding up innovation. Why humanoid robots? They're versatile, able to operate in human environments like cities and buildings. They can scale up, working in swarms like drones, and act as decoys or go into dangerous spots. The 2023 Guiding Opinions mark China's first big plan to build a whole industry around these machines. The goal: integrate robots into industry, learn from them, and then deploy them everywhere, including the battlefield. China's ambition is huge, widespread adoption of advanced robots across society. It's not just about prototypes, it's about building an ecosystem. The PLA wants robots that can adapt, learn, and fight alongside humans. This is a long-term game, and China is determined to win. The future of warfare is being shaped in Chinese labs and factories right now, and the rest of the world is watching closely. The age of intelligentized warfare is here. Let's see what China's actually building. China isn't just talking, they're building. Meet the Tiangong robot, 5'4", 95 pounds, 3D vision, and AI brains that process 550 trillion operations per second. It can run at 12 kilometers per h and handle rough terrain, no clunky tin can here. Drones are another focus. In 2024, China reportedly ordered 1 million kamikaze drones for the PLA. These aren't just for spying, they're designed to strike and overwhelm. China's Navy is also getting smarter, with new carriers possibly launching swarms of robot planes and boats. Companies like UBTech and Unitree are mass-producing humanoid robots that can work together and learn complex tasks. G1 Robotics and Magic Lab are rolling out thousands of robots for industry, and the military is watching. What sets these robots apart? AI brains for perception and decision-making, and cerebellums for precise movement. The Tiangong robot is open source, letting others build on its tech, potentially making China a global leader in embodied intelligence. These aren't just concepts, they're rolling off production lines. China's robotic arsenal is taking shape fast. The battlefield is about to get crowded with machines. But how will they actually change war? Robots could transform warfare by saving lives, taking on the most dangerous jobs from bomb disposal to urban combat. They can act as decoys, scouts, or the first wave in risky operations. The PLA is especially interested in using robots for urban warfare and amphibious assaults, like a potential conflict over Taiwan. Inspired by Ukraine, China is developing swarms of cheap, coordinated drones and robots. Their multi-domain precision warfare concept links drones, robots, and AI into a single fast-reacting force. But there are risks. More machines could mean more violence and a lower threshold for war. If you can send endless waves of robots, does war become easier to start? Future battlefields may see humans and robots fighting side by side or against each other. The nature of conflict is shifting. Machines are taking the front line, and the consequences could be profound. China isn't alone in this race. The US is pushing hard too. The Pentagon's Replicator initiative aims to mass-produce thousands of smart drones to outnumber China's assets. US tech giants like OpenAI, Anduril and Palantir are teaming up to make drone swarms smarter and more secure. Anduril's new Ohio factory is set to churn out drones at scale. But China has a big edge. It controls 63% of the global humanoid robot supply chain. That means faster, cheaper production and a head start. In 2023, China hosted a massive humanoid robot summit showing its focus and ambition. The next decade will decide who leads in deploying humanoid robots on the battlefield. NVIDIA's CEO says the ChatGPT moment for robotics is near, and their Isaac Groot N1 platform is being adopted by major defense firms. The US and China are locked in a high-stakes game of technological leapfrog. The outcome could reshape global power. The AI arms race is on, and the world is watching. Who will win? The answer will define the future of war. The stakes couldn't be higher. All this tech sounds impressive, but there are huge concerns. Can we trust AI robots to make the right decisions in war? Mistakes could be catastrophic. Hacking is a real threat. What if someone takes control of your robot army? There's also Moravec's paradox. Robots excel at hard tasks, but struggle with common sense and unpredictability. War is chaotic. Robots need human-like intuition, and that's a tough challenge. China's robots still face hardware issues. Durability, precision, and reliability aren't always up to par. Before robots can truly take over the battlefield, these hurdles must be overcome. The risks are as real as the promise. For China, robot soldiers are key to becoming a top military power, like the leap from horses to airplanes. The rest of the world faces a new era, hybrid teams of humans and robots fighting together. Drones and AI weapons are spreading fast, changing arsenals everywhere. The scale and autonomy of these systems raise tough questions about control and the risk of more violent wars. If machines do the fighting, does war become easier to start? The next decade will be pivotal. Whoever leads in military robotics could shape the future of conflict. The US-China race is intense, but others are joining in. The intelligentized battlefield is coming, ready or not. We must think carefully about what this means for humanity. When robots march to war, our world will never be the same.